Marinate minute with Minister Bennett.
Good evening. Welcome to another Marinated Minute with Minister Bennett, where you give me a minute of your time for your edification, exhortation, inspiration, and or confirmation. Today's Marinated Minute comes from Psalms 119 and 71, and it reads, "It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes." We see David actually out of a situation. He has a whole different perspective. Before the affliction came, David said, you know what? I realized that I went astray. I realized that I forsake your word. And anytime you forsake your word, God says, watch out, because you're my child. And anytime my child starts acting up, I send affliction. What is affliction? Affliction is literally the rod of God. Affliction is bringing a suffering or pain, not to destroy you, but to make you better. And so God will send a rod to get you corrected. In this text, it says, that I might learn. That word here, that learn here is not reading or just or hearing, but that learn is literally experience. He says, it's good that I went through certain experiences that I could see God in a different light, that I could see God as a deliverer, that I could see God as a healer, that I could see God as a mayworker. It's good that I was afflicted in certain areas. That way it can get me back focused. Affliction comes to humble us, to protect us, to correct us in our perspective of things, to bring forth repentance. God said, when I send you through affliction, it should make you come back to me with more hunger and more love. It says, not only that, but affliction comes to separate the bastards from the children. God said, if you my child, I chasten those that I love. Those that are my children, I pull out the rod and I make sure they get back in line. Then he says, the rod also comes to comfort us. Affliction comforts us. We learned that in Psalms 23, that thy rod and staff, it comes to comfort us. Not only that, but the affliction comes to teach us. What does it teach us? It teaches a judgment. It teaches us discernment, that when we go through affliction, we say, you know what? I touched that hot stove. I ain't touching it no more, because last time it burned me. There are certain things that when you experience it, you're going to say, no, I learned from that. I got burned doing that. I'm not co-signing for nobody else because you messed up my credit. I'm not doing that no more because I learned from that. So there are some things in your life that you just have to learn by experience. And David said, it is good that I was afflicted. When you can get to a point and say, it was good that I went through. It was good that I was hurt. It was good that I was talked about. It was good that I was backstabbed, because now I see who is really for me and who is against me. This has been another Marinated Minute with Minister Bennett. It's been a pleasure to have a minute of your time.